some people here from far and wide. So let's get some applause as I say some cities here. Calgary, Saskatoon, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, Toronto, Hamilton, and Boston. A few housekeeping details. Dinner will be served shortly. Since Matt is half Irish, half Italian, and Dominika is fully Polish, the dinner will really consist of pierogies for appetizers, Guinness, and your choice of Italian sausage or Polish sausage. For dessert, for Dominika it'll be a little bit more of an Italian sausage, if you know what I'm saying. No, in all seriousness, we have a good meal coming, and we'll make some speeches and toasts in between courses. Now, if you want to see the newly married couple kiss tonight, well, you're going to have to show them how to do it. And you will have to come up here, and you'll have to demonstrate a kiss with your partner or with anyone, really. And then they'll follow. Okay? So that's it for now. I think you have your salads, so let's start eating, and I'll come back with introductions for the speeches.
My name is Bogumil. In Man, it means Bog. In every Slavic language is God. Mil, it means nice. It means I am nice to God. Bogumil. But be careful with the last letter L, because in Greek country, if you change L for N, Bogumin is the boogeyman. And they like my name over there in the Greek countries. Whenever I was teaching in Greek countries, they always remember me for this reason. Okay, what I can say more? Dominika, my frame time is 300 seconds because already I use probably 45 seconds easy. How much seconds do I have more? Limitation or just go free? Go free? Your man saying don't worry all the time. Okay, time frame is exactly. Space time is everything what is ruling us. Okay, what I can say? I always was impressed by Roman Empire. I am not kidding. My name is Slavic language because they come to our people and grab them as a slave. For that reason, we have this fantastic name, Slavic people, Slavic slave, okay? And it's good because we develop things there. And always I remember two dates. 753 Romulus created Rome, and 1453 Turkish Empire finished the east side of the Roman Empire, and it was over. Because the western side was finished earlier, 4 centuries before. 1453 Turkish Ottoman attacked the last bastion of the residue of the Roman Empire in Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, 1453, and it was over. But still, the impact which Roman Empire has done for everything in our countries, all Europe, is huge. And that reason I'm so happy that my daughter met somebody from these countries which were influenced by Roman Empire. And for example, Matthew, its origin name is from the Hebrew. It means is the gift of God. Matthew exactly means Mat is God. It means gift of God. And after meeting this family, it's not only gift for Matthew parents, it's also gift for my family, because we like him, and I don't have any problem amalgamate with Matthew and with his family, because Roman Empire, the same culture, the same scope of the same spectrum of philosophy. And what I can only add to this, Dominika, the name comes from the Dominus, God. Dominika came how to say Dominicus. I belong to the God, okay? Dominicus, the best translation from the Latin would be I belong to God, I'm part of the God. And Mr. Matthew, what I can say, in aspect of honor and loyalty, she will never betray you. Thank you very much. I have a lot of joke, but I have censorship from my daughter, from my family. I cannot say anything more. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Take a chance, so I wrote around an envelope. They say good things happen to good people. This is definitely one of those times. Myrna and I are thrilled to have Dominika into the family. Your parents did a good job, a wonderful job of raising such a beautiful, smart, lovely young boy. Matthew, we're so proud of you. You have strength of character, you're loyal and loving. And as anybody here can also attest, you still have a lot of child in you. We wish you happiness. May your love continue to grow and give you comfort over the years. We hope that your love produces many grandchildren. Myrna never had a hope chest for herself, but her hope chest for grandchildren overflows the closet. We need that closet space, guys. So, in keeping with the cocktail hour, I'd like to end by saying, I love you. May the force be with you.
Meeting my newly extended family, and I'm looking forward to being the cool uncle. A special shout out to my grandmothers, Nona, and my roommate Granny. So, I was a little worried, oh, here we go, I'm losing my brother, but no, I'm gaining a sister-in-law. A big thank you to my friend Reyes. Known him for about 20 years, he's DJing the event. Thank you very much. To the newlyweds, I say have patience, because without patience, neither of you have jobs. Two psychologists. For kids. Now I'd like to ask everyone to raise their glass for a toast to newlyweds. Here's to many happy years of psychoanalyzing one another. Thank you.
Is my best childhood friend. I remember vividly the day we met. It was in Mr. Gaines' 7th grade classroom. Dom was 11 and I was 12, and I was the new kid on the block. I had just moved to Saskatoon from Israel. I was pretty scared. During the morning recess, Dom, the little girl you saw over there, approached me, introduced herself, and welcomed me to the classroom. I asked her where she was from, and she told me her family was from Poland. There was an instant connection. We were both from immigrant families, and both of us had a strong connection to the culture in which we were brought up. Since that day, Dom and I were inseparable. Dom practically lived in my basement, where we could be found on any given evening, headbanging to the likes of Metallica, Nirvana, Guns N' Roses, and The Doors. We thought we were pretty cool. To us, a Friday night outing was a trip to the local 7-Eleven store in Saskatoon, which was preceded by a 2-hour hair and makeup session. On New Year's Eve, we would stay up all night watching movies and talking. We had big dreams and lots of ambition. And when all is said and done, I think we did pretty well. Dom and I have lived thousands of miles apart for about 20 years. But that has not weakened our connection or changed the fact that you are, and always will be, my best friend. As I look at you today, I am amazed at how much you have accomplished, both personally and professionally. You're a distinguished psychiatrist, and you have devoted your life to helping others. And yet you have remained humble and true to yourself. You are an inspiration. In Matt, you have found a partner, a friend, a confidant. So I'm asking Matt, please take very good care of my best friend, because I know she'll take very good care of you. I'd like to propose a toast to Dom and Matt. Please raise your glasses. Cherish every day of your marriage, love and support each other, make the other feel beautiful, special, and appreciated. May your life be filled with love, and more importantly, may your love be filled with life. Cheers.
Thank you, Maya.
Hi, my name is Tanya. Long ago, we were sitting in a sandbox, imagining we were witches making magical brews. I liked Dominika right away in kindergarten. What wasn't to like? She was a cute as a button little girl who had the same interests. We both liked to play, nap, and sing our ABCs. And it helped that our parents were from different countries. For some reason, I think that connected us initially a little more. Even if it did take me a while to learn how to spell Shekovich. And I'm still working on the pronunciation. Dominika and I have made way too many fun memories to tell them all, but here are a few remember whens. Remember hitting piñatas at my house? Remember our nail and hair parties, sleepovers, and movie nights? Remember when our grade 7 teacher, Mr. Gaines, said, "That's my daughter, she's a girl"? Remember singing along with the chipmunks all night long on a cross-country skiing trip? Remember showing me that there are those tiny brown hair-like snakes in the lake? Actual snakes? That crazy bar with the operating chair and the morgue drawers? Remember practically living at Maya's house? Remember the hold on for dear life Philadelphia taxi ride? No matter how far we move away from each other, as soon as we speak or unite, we can pick up from where we left off without a pause. That's a sign of a great friendship. Most of all, I remember going through elementary school, high school, university, and life with a girl who made me laugh and laugh until I cried. We have so many special moments together because you are loyal through all of the hard times. You are good-hearted and caring. You're good-hearted and caring no matter what. You are always generous. I have told you many secrets and know you are trustworthy. You are incredibly smart in school and in life. You are truly an outstanding friend. I love you, and I wish you two all the best in marriage and in your life. Thank you, Dom, for being an amazing best friend. Let's cheers, Dominika and Matthew.
It has been a special day for us, and we made all that much more special by having all of you here. We also wanted to take this opportunity to thank some of the people who worked to help out with our special day. And so first off, I guess Del Shan, thank you for doing such a great job as our MC. wanted to thank our photographer, Barbara Ann, for working so hard with us today. And thank Distinction by Sodexo for the excellent meal and the catering this evening. And thank you to DJ Reyes for creating this great musical atmosphere tonight. And finally, thanks to Heidi Roger for helping us during the planning and then working behind the scenes to ensure that everything ran smoothly. I also wanted to take a moment to mention some friends who had stepped in over these last months whenever I had a fashion crisis or who had to bear witness to wedding preparation trials and tribulations. So I'd like to make some honorable mentions to go to Jenny Bailey and Svetlana Ruzalovska, to Megan Gallagher and Maha Zimo. So thank you for your behind-the-scenes support. Matt and I wanted to really thank the friends and family who have traveled from far away for the wedding. I think Joshan mentioned before that there's people from the Toronto area, Kingston, Edmonton and Calgary, Boston, Dartmouth, and of course Saskatoon. So the distance can make it that we don't see each other very often, so it's very special to us that you're here today, and we really very much appreciate the effort of traveling to join us. I'd like to thank my bridesmaids, Maya, Tanya, and Jen. You've been my dear friends since childhood, and I feel so fortunate that we have such a loving and unwavering friendships. So even when life gets very busy and we don't touch base for a few months, I always know you're out there and that what we share is solid, like family. So an extra special thank you to you ladies for coming out here, and especially I know all of you have had little ones in the last year or so, so I know it's not easy to put things on pause and travel here, so thank you. You know, I love you girls very much and appreciate you being here. So events such as getting married makes you stop and pause to think about your life and where you come from. And at moments it feels surreal that my life has turned out so wonderfully living here with Matt in Ottawa and meeting his family and friends. So thank you to Matt's friends. I've loved meeting everyone over these last few years. You have all been great. It's very nice to feel that you have an expanding circle of friends, so thank you everybody. And thank you to Matt's family, who have been so very warm and welcoming to me, making me feel a part of their family, which has meant a lot, to feel at home and cared for when your family lives far away. So thank you. And then finally, thank you, Mom and Dad. The older I get, the more I realize how much your care, guidance, and devotion created the solid foundation from which I was able to grow and become the person I am today. So I love you, Mom and Dad, and thank you so much for what you've done over all these years.
I was originally going to be all relaxed out of there and this and doing a whole bit Ovaltine. Have you heard of this stuff? I'm actually quite nervous, so I'm actually just going to read this now. Okay, so I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the people who have actually been there in our lives and who have made such an important impact upon who we are and bring us to this moment today. I'd like to thank Dominika's parents for raising such a beautiful, kind, compassionate, I believe, infinitely patient woman that I am. I'd like to thank my mother and father for raising me, for guiding me and supporting me along the long and winding road which has led to this moment today. Shut up. I hope you are as proud to call me your son as I am to call you my mother and father. I'd also like to thank my brother Mike for being the best man. That was a great speech. Well done. Mike actually texted me earlier this week saying that one of my patients came up to him at a gas station saying, Dr. D'Angelo's and even though we don't think we look alike, clearly you must be getting better with age because people are now mistaking us even more. So, I'd also like to thank all my friends who have been in the wedding party, Dill for being a great MC, Georgia and Fallon for being such beautiful flower girls. Clearly they must get their looks from their mothers. I was actually looking at readings for the whole wedding thing, and I came across this one I think is fairly common. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. I think it's fairly clear from the number of stormtroopers and the groom's cake that my Aunt Loretta actually made herself. Thank you very much, it's fantastic. I think it's fair to say I really don't agree with this reading. I think there's been a difference between being childish and being childlike. Being childlike is like having the ability to see the joy and beauty in the world around you, to marvel at the simplest things and to spontaneously want to play. Dominika, you bring me moments when I find myself smiling for absolutely no reason, only to realize I was thinking about you. You bring out the inner child in me. You don't make me immature. That comes naturally. You bring out a love of life and the ability to let go of the trivialities of adulthood and to realize that all I've ever really needed to learn, I actually learned by kindergarten. If you want a quote to live by, the one that I like is, life's like a movie, write your own ending. That was said by Kermit the Frog. Either that or Jim Henson, the man who had his hand up Kermit's behind. Even if I tried, I don't think I could have written a happier ending to the one that's actually happened today. The beauty is that we're just beginning our life together, and I look forward to building on our story every day and making it as sweet and childlike as possible. Thank you for all of you who have come from so far away, like down Saskatoon and Calgary. And we've actually got some people here from Stittsville and from Barhaven, so a big round of applause. Ottawa South, the people who have different passports. There's actually a few people though who couldn't come here today, and they want to pass along some messages. So if you turn your eyes to the screen, we'll just play some of those.
So I only know I never wanna let you go, 'cause you started something, can't you see that ever since we met you've had a hold on me? It happens to be true. I only wanna be with you. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do, spend each moment of the day with you. Look what has happened with just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this. It's crazy, but it's true. I only wanna be with you.
Sucking like a lady. Honey, you are a rock upon which I stand, and I come here to talk. I hope you understand. The green eyes, Yeah, the spotlight shines upon you. And how could anybody deny you? I came here with a load, and it feels so much lighter now I met you. And honey, you should know that I could never go on without you. Green eyes, honey, you are the sea upon which I flow. And I came here to talk. I think you should know.